Good morning and welcome to day 2 of week 3 of this guided progressive relaxation. My name is Chuck Rose, and today I want to talk about the whole subject of knowing. How many times have I made trouble for myself because I thought I knew something and it turned out to be wrong? Socrates said, "The only true wisdom is knowing that you know nothing." Of course, then he contradicted himself by instructing his students to know thyself. I am slowly learning to say, I think rather than I know. And it's working quite well for me. Letting go of the need to be right is so liberating. My friend T. Crane says, you can be right or you can be happy. It's up to you. He says that whenever you think you know something, you're on the road to chaos. Today's lesson for our subconscious is, I am listening and learning and letting go of the need to know and to be right. So let's begin our re-engineering for today. This progressive relaxation will be guided in the first person and the present tense, so that you can think of the thoughts you're hearing as if they're your own. I begin by sitting in a chair, my feet flat on the floor and my hands in my lap, palms up. I find a comfortable, balanced position where I'm using as little energy as possible to keep myself upright and awake. I imagine a flexible thread running from the top of my head to the bottom of my spine, and I keep just enough pull on the thread to keep myself comfortably upright. Now I close my eyes, roll my shoulders back, and take 3 deep cleansing breaths in through the nose. Hold for a few heartbeats and release through my mouth, gently emptying my lungs, imagining all the tension leaving my body with my breath. And then again, in through my nose. Hold for a few heartbeats and release through my mouth. Once more. Breathe in. Hold for a few heartbeats. And release. I continue to breathe deeply and evenly, in through my nose and out through my mouth for the rest of this relaxation. And anytime I find myself dwelling on a thought, I just focus on my breath for a few cycles and let the thought drift away like a cloud. Now I focus my attention on my feet, relaxing every muscle from my toes to my heels. I move my focus up to my lower legs, relaxing all the muscles in my ankles, my calves, and my shins. And now I relax my knees, my thighs, and my hips. I take a moment to notice if I'm still using any energy to hold my legs in place. And if I am, I shift slightly to allow my leg muscles to fully relax. attention up to my pelvis and relax all the muscles there. I'm remembering to breathe deeply and evenly, in through the nose and out through the mouth. I'm moving my attention to my belly, releasing any muscles that are not simply part of breathing. My focus moves up to my chest, relaxing all the muscles there. And now I move my attention to my shoulders, and I feel them relax completely. I relax my upper arms, my lower arms, my hands, and out to my fingers. Now I focus on my neck, finding that comfortable balance point where my head is upright, but I'm using as little energy as possible to keep it that way. And now I release the muscles in my jaw, and if my mouth opens a little, that's okay. I move my attention up through my face, feeling the relaxation around my mouth, my nose, all the tiny muscles around my eyes, my forehead, and even up to my scalp. Now I relax my mind, remembering to breathe deeply and evenly in through my nose and out through my mouth. For the next few breaths, I focus on the air moving over my nostrils as I breathe in, and over my lips as I breathe out. As I focus on my breathing, the sounds and sensations of the room around me fade away. And now that I'm in this relaxed state, I imagine a beautiful, joyful place where I'm as happy as I've ever been in my life. For me today, this is a meadow in the countryside with a river running nearby. There's a gentle breeze, and I can smell the fragrance of flowers and grass. There are trees nearby, and I can hear the rustling leaves and the birds singing their songs. The sun is warming me, and I'm completely happy just to be. In this happy and relaxed state, I'm now going to repeat the thoughts that I want my inner voice to memorize. I am listening and learning and letting go of the need to know and be right. I am listening and learning and letting go of the need to know and be right. I am listening and learning and letting go of the need to know and be right. I am listening and learning and letting go of the need to know and be right. listening and learning and letting go of the need to know and be right. I am listening and learning and letting go of the need to know and be right. I am listening and learning and letting go of the need to know and be right. And now it's time to bring my attention back to this room, to this chair, to here and now. I take a deep breath in, and as I breathe out, I begin listening to the sounds of this room. Another deep breath in, and I start to notice all the sensations that my body is feeling. The chair under me, the fabric on my skin, the temperature of the room. Another deep breath in, and I gently move my fingers and my toes. One more deep breath in. And when I'm ready, I open my eyes. And I know that I can come back to this relaxed and happy state anytime I choose, simply by taking a few deep breaths and focusing my attention on being totally aware of my own here and now. And if at any time today I find myself beating myself up over the past or so focused on the future that I can't enjoy right now, I'll just breathe and repeat today's phrase. I am letting go of the need to know, the need to be right. And I'm listening and learning. Thank you for joining me this morning. And I hope you'll tune in again tomorrow for day 3 of week 2. My name is Chuck Rose, and for now, it's up to you to choose to have a wonderful day.